Hi there, my name is John Holden. I graduated from the University of Connecticut in 1992 with a bachelor's degree in ornamental horticulture. In 1993, I started Land Designs Unlimited to apply my passion for horticulture and landscape design. I design, install, and maintain landscapes for homeowners in Upper Fairfield County, Connecticut. Today, I'd like to share my passion with you. Hi folks, today I'd like to show you Rudbeckia fulgida variety sullivantii Goldsturm or Goldsturm Black Eyed Susan. Now right now it's early August here in Newtown and our Black Eyed Susan's in full bloom, and look at what a lovely presentation our Black Eyed Susan gives to the landscape. Black Eyed Susan likes to grow in a dry spot in your garden. It doesn't like to have wet feet, and as long as you give it a nice sunny spot, full sun preferably, it's going to do great. Now the only problem I have seen is some people with an irrigation system, they leave it on too much, and while the plant does grow, it just kind of lingers and doesn't thrive. The maintenance you're going to want to do with your Black Eyed Susan comes down to basically cutting the plant back. Once the first initial bloom finishes up, what you're going to want to do is just go ahead and cut all these flower stalks right back to the ground, and that'll encourage a second bloom of flower. And then at the end of the season, what you're going to want to do is just cut the whole plant right down to the ground. Now, while I agree that Black Eyed Susan, you can never plant it too often, I do want to admit that Black Eyed Susan is a fairly aggressive spreader. It has underground stems known as rhizomes, and they're going to want to move out through your landscape. So if you put some Black Eyed Susan in the garden, don't be afraid if it's starting to mix in with other plants. Don't be afraid to go ahead and cut the outside of your clump and either give it to a friend or put it on the compost pile. Some people like a very full look to their gardens, but Black Eyed Susan, because it's such an aggressive grower, it may actually choke out some other plants. If you're looking for a nice plant combination with your Black Eyed Susan, why not plant it with some sedum in front and also some dwarf fountain grass either to the side or behind. You're going to have the summer bloom of your Black Eyed Susan, followed by the late summer, early fall bloom of your sedum, and then your dwarf fountain grass is going to come in the fall. It's going to give you a nice staggered bloom and a nice fall interest in the landscape as well. For more landscaping tips and tricks, please visit my blog at landdesigns.com. Once again, I'm landscape designer John Holden here in Newtown, Connecticut. Thanks a lot for watching today, folks.